They're Not Here to Save Us is a post-apocalyptic sci-fi, and it takes place in a world after the power's been shut out and everyone's kind of living in the woods. Think Walking Dead, everyone's just trying to survive. And the main character is a guy who gets recruited by these creatures to help save the world. And when they recruit him, they say, we're going to set you up with some powers and some abilities, and we're going to give you a domain to take care of and run. And for him and for a lot of people, it's considered a great honor. So it's kind of like, it's not a matter of whether or not you accept. Of course you accept. This is it. And on his way to being recruited, he finds out that these creatures aren't exactly who they say they are. So he's got to choose between, is he going to answer the call? Is he going to, level up and become this great hero? Or is he going to, look under the curtain and see if there's more to it than that and be part of a resistance? So
Oh,
yeah, yeah, that's the idea. And the inspiration behind it, comic books, really.
yeah,
It's comic
yeah,
books, man. I grew up on them, and I'd say I grew up on them. I'm still reading them. I love comic books, and
yeah.
for me, the greatest question, I love throwing a question out to everybody, is like, if there was some big being in the sky who was giving out powers, what would your power be?
Great
And
question.
yeah. Speaking of which, Matt, what would your power be?
Man. Well, okay, so if I'm able to do like the mind manipulation, will I be able to fly with that as well? Right? Like, you know how Professor X can
Like
move his chair.
telekinesis style? Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right. Yeah, like I hypothetically I could fly and stuff like that. I don't know. Telekinesis is one. Like I really liked Rogue's powers. She kind of had like a bunch of them. And then there was this one, I forget which forget where I saw it, but there was like one where like there was one power where they could absorb other people's powers, right? But
Yeah,
it would kill them.
Relying
that
on
was
other people having power.
that was Rogue, I think. Rogue did that. And
Oh,
yeah,
she would
you're
steal.
relying.
Okay, yeah. I am
So
relying on the people having powers, but I do like the telekinesis one where I can like move
Yeah.
stuff with my mind and
And then you can
myself
move
and fly.
yourself with your mind. Yeah.
Right, right, right. I was kind of, I mean, I've been watching the show Invincible lately, the anime show on Prime. Really good.
great show.
But
Yep.
yeah, there is like, I guess it's like whatever the Superman kind of powers would be.
Oh,
You know what I
crazy
mean?
healing factor.
Yeah.
Healing, like super fast, super strong, can fly. They don't have the laser in the eye gimmick. I will take that if it's on the table, but
Well,
but
Superman has
no,
Yeah,
I
cook,
mean,
everything.
cook a hot
Superman has
pocket or something.
cold breath,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
X-ray vision. Superman has literally everything.
Everything.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cold breath, X-ray
You know, it's
vision.
crazy. It's like if you go back, they're like, you're faster than a speeding bullet or a speeding locomotive. And like right now, I'd be like, he's faster than 5G Wi-Fi. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But okay, yeah, yeah. Justin, what about you? You got a power?
I mean, Nightcrawler's power would be so fun to be able to like
Really?
bamf into like just to be able to like
Bamf.
poof, poof,
Yep.
poof.
That's my
Is
go-to.
that the technical term?
The
Bamf?
technical term is BAMF. I believe it's spelled BAMF.
That is
Bamf.
correct. Well done.
And
Yeah.
there's two
Wow.
thoughts of theory. There's the one where that Nightcrawler can bamf anywhere he can like logically see or picture in his mind.
Okay.
Or there's another one where he bamfs into like a parallel universe, traverses that terrain, and then bamfs back into our universe.
It's kind of like a
Oh,
hopscotch. Yeah.
So he does have
I
to
like
travel,
that.
but time-wise in our universe, it is seconds, while he does actually have to do the physical distance movement in the other.
Man, that would be, I mean, but in the other universe, is it the same terrain in the other
It's like
universe? It's just
purple. It just looks like our universe. It's
okay.
just
I was gonna
purple.
say, like, if you could go through different, like, if you had the ability to portal through different multiverses and then end up, that's not a bad one either, But
Yeah.
yeah.
For me,
Yeah, go
for
ahead,
me,
Mike.
it's teleportation for sure. Like that movie Jumper. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Dude, I was just thinking about that. That's exactly
Banger
what, yeah.
movie.
Oh,
Totally
dude,
underrated.
really good. I'm so upset like they
Yeah.
never made another one. Like that was a
Yeah.
really good. Hayden Christensen actually did a
Yeah.
really good job. I think Jamie King might have been the other guy. Jamie Bell, I think is his name. He was also
Sure.
in Turn.
And
I think is the show.
they address
Yeah.
like the jumping issue of like like bamfing into a wall. They're like you have to know where you want to
Yeah.
land.
Yes, yes. A
Yeah,
picture. Like they had tons of pictures, right?
My first thought with like the powers thing is like how quickly can I use powers to not have to live a normal life? Like I need a power that I don't need a job anymore for, and I need a power that will just like make my life awesome, like fun. And the teleportation thing is just, that's got to be it. And like the hero part is just kind of like, it's implied. No one's going to mess with you if you can just in and out, you know, if you're
become
just
a volunteer fireman.
Yeah.
And just be the best volunteer fireman there's ever been.
Yep. I would charge people like
For travel.
$1,000. Yeah, to just teleport you. You get like
Yeah.
three bamps a year, and like for like 10 G's. And it's just like they just page me. And I'm just like, yep, poof, poof, take them where they gotta go, and then they're out.
You could charge way more than that to be like,
Yeah,
like imagine too if you're like an illegal immigrant, you're like, I want to come to the U.S. Like, all right, $100,000, I'll get you
now
there
you're
in
a
an hour.
coyote. You're a coyote with superpowers.
Yeah. I'm an equal opportunity bamfer, so I want to make it affordable.
Transcontinental
Right.
bamfer.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Welcome to the
that on my business card.
transcontinental.
So yeah, so this book
presuming.
here takes it a step further, takes that question a step further, and beyond that, like if there was somebody giving out powers, what would yours be? This takes it a step further and says, what are you willing to sacrifice, or what cost are you willing to pay to get those powers? Like for
I
example,
love
would you
that.
be willing to sell your soul? And that was the inspiration behind this story.
Love that, dude. I
Yeah.
absolutely love that.